What is the most venomous animal in the world? If you thought of a snake, your answer is wrong. There are snakes with super toxic venoms, but the most venomous animal in the world, oddly enough, is a marine mollusk. In fact, it's full of poisonous animals at the bottom of the sea. Banana spider. These arachnids are popularly known as armadillos or banana spiders, with very aggressive species. During the day, they hide in damp and dark places, having their activities at night. These spiders do not build webs to capture their prey, they immobilize the victim with the aid of venom. Gunship spiders have an extremely active venom in human beings, together with their synanthropism, that is, their adaptation to urban environments, makes gunships responsible for a good part of accidents with venomous arthropods in Brazil. On the other hand, some pharmacological properties instigate scientists who are looking for biotechnological applications of compounds derived from the toxins present in the venom. In the clinical picture of a gun accident, local manifestations predominate. Immediate pain is the most frequent symptom, only 1% of cases are asymptomatic after the bite. Its intensity is variable, and it can radiate to the root of the affected limb. Other manifestations that may occur are edema, erythema, paresthesia and sweating at the site of the bite, where the marks of an inoculation, priapism, anaphylactic shock and pulmonary edema can be found. Tiger snake. Getting bitten by an Australian tiger snake is a completely unpleasant experience. Within minutes, you begin to experience pain in your neck and lower extremities, symptoms that are soon followed by tingling sensations, numbness, and profuse sweating. Breathing starts to become difficult, paralysis sets in, and if left untreated, you will likely die. The neurotoxic characteristics of tiger snake venom means that it has a toxic effect on the muscles that causes weakness or paralysis. The venom also contains mytoxins that damage muscles. Procoagulants or other toxins found in tiger snake venom. This destroys the body's ability to properly clot blood and can result in life-threatening bleeding. Kidney failure can also occur after a tiger snake bite. Blue-ringed octopus. It's called blue-ring octopus. It lives in Australian waters and is one of the most dangerous animals in the world. The poison it carries in its body, 1,000 times more powerful than cyanide, is capable of killing 26 adults in a matter of minutes, according to the animal's biography on the Ocean Conservancy website. They are mostly yellow or sand-colored, but the bright blue rings appear on their body when they are about to attack. However, they will not attack unless they feel provoked. The toxic substance it has is capable of killing a person for up to 30 minutes. Luckily, the rate of incidence is very low, and according to experts there are no antidotes that can combat the ferocity of this octopus's venom. Sea wasp. From October to May, no one dares to take a dip on the beaches of Queensland and northeastern Australia. And it's not because the sea is too cold, but because sea wasps approach the coast for their reproduction. 5 minutes after the bite, the victim begins to feel extreme pain and shortness of breath, and may notice and bruises spread throughout the body. The venom also affects the cardiovascular system and can result in cardiac arrest, a property that scientists say has the potential to help in the development of a drug to treat cardiovascular disease. Cubomedusa's nickname comes from the square shape of its body, which is transparent and measures between 16 and 24 centimeters. More than 60 tentacles, each with millions of nematocysts, microhooks responsible for releasing the venom, depart from the main structure. These animals also have several sensory organs, including 24 eyes, but no brains. Although sea wasps are capable of killing adult humans, the majority of documented deaths occur in children and young people. These animals typically live on the ocean floor, but can travel to areas close to the coast during the breeding season. Therefore, to reduce the number of attacks, nets were installed on many beaches where bites by these animals usually occur. Even so, there are still reports of bites every year. Stonefish. The stonefish is considered the most poisonous in the world and can be easily confused with stones or corals. They are found in coastal regions of the Indo-Pacific and can survive up to a day out of water. Recent research into the poison of this species promises to improve the treatment of pain from fish bites in bathers who inadvertently step on them. Its venom is potent enough to cause cardiac arrest and paralyze other muscles, according to scientists at the University of Queensland and the University of Ghent in Belgium. The venom also impairs the blood's ability to clot. And it's not just their appearance that draws attention. They are also unique among venomous fish in that they have well-defined venom glands at the base of their 13 dorsal spines. When someone steps on them, this gland is pressured and ruptures, allowing the poison to travel up the spine. The pain of this sting is considered by many women to be so terribly painful that it has been described as worse than the pain of natural childbirth. Taipan of the interior. Inland taipan is an extremely feared snake. There are many species of venomous snakes, but few are like the inland taipan. Considered the most lethal of all, it is agile and very intelligent, being able to perceive any simple movement. The interior taipan has, in one bite, more than enough poison to kill 100 people or more than 200,000 mice. In Brazil, the snake most similar to its lethality is the true coral snake. Assuming that the taipan from the interior attacks a human being, it will do so very quickly and without much ceremony. Unlike other snakes that tend to deceive the victim, the taipan simply uses its agility and attacks. Thus, after depositing the poison in the victim, it is necessary to seek help immediately. After all, time becomes crucial to avoiding the worst. After the bite, the effect has up to 45 minutes to lead the affected person to death. With regard to animals, the same is true. However, as it attacks rodents in the vast majority, the animal dies almost immediately. In addition, inland taipan is often compared to black mamba. The fact is that both have certain differences, as taipan is much more lethal and poisonous. However, what happens is that, depending on the species of taipan, it can have a very similar appearance to the mamba. Frog golden arrow. The golden arrow frog has as its main characteristic being simply the most venomous amphibian in nature. It is capable of producing dozens of toxins, including homobatrachotoxin, which supposedly can kill hundreds of individuals with just a few drops of its contents. This species is native to humid forests, marshes, swamps, riparian forests, among other similar vegetation in Central and South America, especially in Colombia, which has its natural habitat around the Saija River, in the municipality of Timbiqui, and where it is known almost as a cultural heritage of the place. Despite its unthreatening size, it boasts of having almost no predators in the wild, let alone anyone willing to compete with it in potential lethality. From the top of its insignificant 54 millimeters, the golden arrow frog manages to be the most threatening species in the ecosystem where it lives, especially for those who dare to want to be its predators, as they end up being surprised by the very constitution of its skin, where there is also enough neurotoxin to kill a few hundred individuals by paralyzing the brain's nerve impulses. The result may be respiratory failure, cardiac failure, spasmodic muscle contraction, among other disorders that can lead, fatally, to a state of multiple organ failure if the victim does not receive adequate treatment in the first hours after contact with this kind of animal. But the curious thing is that, despite such lethality, the golden arrow frogs do not attack, and not even use their powerful toxin to hunt their prey. Its poison only works as a defense system, which will only come into action if it is ingested by some unsuspecting person. Cone snail. Insulin injections save countless lives, but killer snails also know a secret that, until then, we thought only humans knew. They too can kill. The common cone snail may look like a cute little trinket, but most of these fish hunters produce an arsenal of over 200 deadly poisons. And not just fatal to fish, these snails have killed dozens of people accidentally. Now, nature's most nefarious snail has shown us that insulin, hitherto the benign protein of energy metabolism, can also be used for predatory purposes. In a new study published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, scientists have found that certain species of conus, the same creatures that supply us with an opioid-like neurotoxin 100 times stronger than morphine, shoot insulin into fish. While some diabetic humans administer small doses of insulin to regulate their blood sugar levels, these venomous beasts have a more violent goal: to make huge schools of fish suffer a drop in sugar levels. Some nature pets aren't as cool as puppies and kittens. You can even arrange a date for these pets through apps. Although they look harmless, some are so dangerous that they can kill a human in a matter of minutes. If you liked it, share it with your friends, comment and share it. See you later.